YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to my channel, hit the subscribe button as well as bell notification. Do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. Guys, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Today we're going to dive right into the charts, guys. But haven't we been absolutely killing it, though? Like, I just want to acknowledge this, guys, because I feel like I don't take the time out to acknowledge this enough, guys. But we were absolutely killing it. Just yesterday, even, we were talking about this Bitcoin volatility that we would likely be seeing today. And look what we're seeing today. The Bitcoin volatility that I talked about. Like, sometimes I go rewatch my own videos just to see what's happening. That's how accurate I've been lately. Like, it's been crazy. But again, guys, this is not my first cycle. And so I just love the fact that I feel like I'm calling it even better than I was talking about in 2020, 2021. That lets me know that I've evolved as a trader. That lets me know that I've like gotten better. So that's something that makes me really excited. Again, I'm crushing it right now in my trade. So I hope you guys are too. I hope that you guys have been paying attention to the things that I've been talking about because they've been very important, guys. As a matter of fact, we're going to talk about some stuff in the channel again today that people are just not talking about, and it's not because it's just because they're not watching my channel. I'm sorry. They just don't. I have an eye for this that I really think that nobody else has. And I could bring things to your attention that will make you want to think a little bit twice about certain things too. And so I want you guys to just smoke on this for today. Tell me if I'm crazy or not. But you guys could see our total market cap coming today at $2.88 trillion. Just yesterday we were at $2.98 trillion. So we're down like, yikes, like $100 billion. What the? Yeah, we're down like $100 billion from yesterday. We watched $100 billion leave the market. And why did $100 billion leave the market? Why did Crypto J know that we were going to see some sell-off yesterday? Well, if you watched yesterday's video, you already know the answer to that question, but we're going to break it down anyway. It's okay. We'll break it down for the guys who missed it, because you're not going to want to miss another episode again. I'll tell you that. But let me tell you this, guys. Okay, we watched this rising wedge play out, right, on Bitcoin. This is what I was telling you guys in just yesterday's video. You know, we talked about this wedge forming and the fact that this thing was kind of breaking down. It wasn't looking good. Actually, we called it right here. This was the wedge that we called right here just yesterday, right? Price action just yesterday, time of the video. And we were watching this do like this. It was sitting right here, and I said, uh-oh, shoulder, head, shoulder, not good. And then we started going back up here, and I already knew when we do this usually, guys, shoulder, head, shoulder results in a pump. Usually it doesn't. Usually it results in a falling wedge. We watched that happen earlier too, and this is how I called this wedge right back in March when we created this shoulder, head, shoulder, and we jumped back up, right, and only to what? Create a wedge. And I was telling you guys when we created this shoulder, head, shoulder, I said, wow, this is really bearish. But then when we came back up here, we started going up here, I was like, okay, if we do not break out of this zone, I would expect a wedge, and I would be expecting this as a second opportunity to stablecoin up and wait. You know, but ultimately it could have been a cup and handle, right? This could have been a cup and handle. It could have been a bullish situation. But again, it ended up being a fake out. So I do think that when we see this shoulder, head, shoulder play out, and then it results in like, instead of like shoulder, head, shoulder should result in like this. Shoulder, head, shoulder. This would be like a real play out of how this pattern should play out. We've also seen this pattern play out on a lot of these Bitcoin macro charts, like around here. The one time I don't want to highlight it and expand it now, that is hilarious. But right around here, guys, you can see there's like a shoulder, head, shoulder. It was a sign that we were, you know, starting to break down. So that's what I'm paying attention to, you know. Right here too, we did also create like a little bit of shoulder, head, shoulder, but it was a double bottom. We ended up breaking out. We ended up breaking to the upside. We also had a bull flag forming here too, right? We also had a cup and handle playing here. So there was a lot of indicators that were flashing bullish right here to indicate that this little bit of price action was going to be actually a bull flag. So again, we had a falling wedge, bull flag, cup and handle. That's a lot of bullish indicators, right? That's why I was saying, Bitcoin is going to have a run, and the run up that it's going to have, it's not going to be a small run. It's going to be a parabolic run. Well, guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to be the guy. I hate to be that guy who's telling you to pay attention, but I really think that you should pay attention. I'm just telling that you guys that again, not for you to go sell all your coins, not for you to fear you out of your projects or anything like that, guys. I'm just telling you this because again, I've been in this game a long time, and you learn from experience, guys. You learn from experience. So, yeah. So, what am I looking for? What am I paying attention to on Bitcoin? What do I want to see happen, and what can possibly happen? What should I be concerned about if I'm, still if I'm in trade right now, right? We talked about again this wedge, right? We've talked about again the fact that the wedge was breaking down. Now look, shoulder, head, shoulder. I was talking about this in my Telegram. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Yikes, right? Now we're creating maybe bear flag here, but also maybe we find some support. Maybe we double bottom and we find some support at this 86 range. It seems like these even numbers are a psychological barrier, but look, even our 1 month chart looking like bear flag, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder here, bear flag here. This looks like a retest. It's look like it's going to need to make a retest, possibly even of as low as like maybe 80K. I know people don't like to hear that, but again, guys, we don't have a lot of support. We don't have a lot of support for Bitcoin right now. And that's the thing about creating a new all-time high. And that's why I always tell you guys, be paying attention. Again, I did say too that this pattern, typically, I feel like this pattern would have like anywhere from like a 30 to 40% increase. That is what I expected. I did even say that I think that Bitcoin will hit 100K by inauguration. And I still do think that it's possible. We're only at November 12th. So they're going to jack around the price. I feel like they got to jack it around right now. And so that's why I feel like what's happening right now, I feel like a lot of longs are getting liquidated. They're liquidating a lot of people. They want to get these swing traders out. And this is just kind of how it goes, right? The chart will move in your direction that you want until you get too comfortable with it, and then they will fake you out. And that's why I always tell you guys, early in the week, I always say, I usually see price action happen usually like on a Monday, Tuesday is like a fake out. And that's what I've always said, guys. I've been saying that for years. And yesterday was Monday. So when we were seeing all this price action, when we were sitting in that danger zone, I was like, okay, I'm seeing something people are not seeing. And let's look at the fear greed index too. Again, another indicator that, yikes, look at this, right? We were in this extreme greed. We're still in this extreme greed. What's happened every time we touch this extreme greed, right? We've seen this type of thing happen. And actually, guys, I was the one telling you guys that just that last year or in October, and I started telling you guys like maybe in August or something, maybe a little bit before that this that was playing out right here was very similar to this that played out. I even said that when this played out, it was similar to this playing out during this time, and then we watched this thing have, start creating this lower low and just like right here. And then I said, guys, I really think that the next move is going to be a big parabolic move. This was right around the election time. I was like, I feel like this is going to be a big parabolic move, guys. And sure enough, guys, you guys can see we had this big parabolic move. It was similar to like what we had here, but look what happened when we hit this extreme greed, right? We started consolidating down, and then we saw some capitulation, and we saw our greed go all the way down into this neutral zone. And then we watched the price start recovering. And then we watched it go into the green, have a small pullback into the extreme greed. Are we watching that happen right now? Right? The all-time high greed has the all-time greed high. Again, I talked about in my last video ever on Bitcoin, on CoinMarketCap at least, has been a 92. And we were at an 87 yesterday. So like, what do you think? I don't know. Definitely paying attention though. There's a lot of long-term indicators that are again also pointing to the fact that Bitcoin has not found a bottom yet. So pointing to the fact that we're still going up actually. So let's actually go to Bitmo and check out the stock to flow chart. as you guys could see here, Bitcoin is just looking like it's just starting to cook, right? Every time we get into this red zone right here, it usually is followed by a big parabolic run. So, I mean, historically, that's what it's done. It's never really turned red, orange back into like another color other than a brighter orange into maybe a yellow. Maybe sometimes no, though, right? Maybe sometimes we break down. Like right here, we were creating this little yellow right here, and then we ended up dropping back down into this green zone. But I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think that Bitcoin will maybe even do something similar to like what it has done in the past? Be pretty interesting. What do you guys think? I don't know. Usually history tends to rhyme. I wouldn't say it repeats itself all the time, but it tends to rhyme. I would say that. I think that's fair. But again, it's not. None of this is financial advice, guys. But anyway, guys, I want to get into these meme coins because that's what you guys love so much. You guys love those 10x, 100x, 1000x meme coins that we talk about on this channel. We've been so right over time, guys. Haven't we just called it like no other channel? If you guys think so, again, let me know in the comments below because I could use it in the algorithm. But anyway, guys, let's look at some of these blockchains and see what's moving today. If anything, again, Bitcoin looking pretty volatile right now. So I'm expecting to see some volatility in the market, right? So, wow, look at Shrub is up again, bro. 55 million now, up another 58% today. What the? Elon's Hedgehog. I don't know. This holder count is weird to me, though. Still sitting at 4,000 holders. You see how we're touching this bottom level of this Kettner channel? It's sitting at some key support with Bitcoin right now. It's looking like it wants to hold. It's looking like it's holding. So this is really when you could kind of tell how your coin is doing. I feel like, you know, if things are super volatile, then I don't know how much belief is behind that. But if it's able to hold at like a 55 million market cap or something in this range, maybe it might be different, you know. I don't know. And again, this thing could break down. It's literally sitting at support right now at the time of this video. So by the time it uploads, it could already been broken down. We were creating possible wedge right here. So, you know, but again, still creating a higher low, riding this upper level of this Kettner channel. So only time will really tell on a coin like that. Let's check out some of these other pairs. We're going to break it down into Solana pairs also. Oh, we're going to talk about some fart coin also I gave away. I'm killing it on fart coin, dude. I'm a big, you guys already know, dude. I was talking about fart coin at like 20 million market cap just like the other week. So I think we hit like 160. So I'm big chilling like Bob Dylan on penicillin right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. All right. Look, let's look at some of these other Ethereum coins though, because I want to see what's pumping. I want to see what's trending. It does seem like this Shrub coin is slowly becoming a trending coin that I'm starting to see now. So I might want to add something like this to my watch list just to see, you know, where this could possibly go. Here's another coin. This was created also this was created 5 days ago. So this Shrub coin was actually created 4 months ago. So it's been around for a little while. It does have some alarming things coming back on the audit, which I think I mentioned in my last video too. So again, if you're interested in this kind of a project, I would do my research on it. But look at this one, SBR. This one, 3,000 holders, 40 million market cap. I don't like this number actually. Something about this number, I don't like this number. I just see this type of number a lot in a scam coin, like this holder count, like this in like 292.91 and like 2251, like 251 or like low 200, like it's always like the same low 200. I can't remember exactly which one. You guys know what I'm talking about though. You guys have seen it before. I pay attention to those little things because I don't know, maybe that's like they have a certain amount of bots coming. I don't know what that's all about, but only time will tell, guys. So let's look at Nero coin. Nero coin's another coin that we were talking about super early on the channel, guys. We caught Nero coin, guys, at like, I don't know, like 100 million. I think a lot of people up like 10x on Nero coin. We talked about it before it listed on Binance. But I did talk about the fact that Binance was buying this thing up, man. And, you know, 62% of the price held on Binance. And no wonder why, guys. You know, Binance knows that. I think Binance has a funny feeling. Actually, I won't say that I know what Binance knows. I don't know what they know. I would say that Binance has a funny feeling that if Shiba Inu wants to run, a lot of these dog coins will run. And that's why I told you that Binance was placing a big bet on Nero coin at 200,000. And that's why I was interested in Nero coin is because, again, when the exchange is buying up 60% of the supply, 62% right now, actually, Like sheesh. But look, also we're creating this rising wedge right here. Again, it's looking not good with Bitcoin. It's creating a rising wedge right here, and then look at our RSI. We're creating this shoulder head shoulder indicator that we might be overbought on this project. This is what I use, guys, to determine, right? Because ultimately you can't really determine the top. Nobody really knows when the top is. I could be totally wrong about Bitcoin being topped out at 88. It could go much higher, but the only reason why I'm knowing that or feeling that way again is because one, I'm using the fear greed index like you guys saw, but also I use this RSI. It's our relative strength index, and it lets me know how the trend is looking, right? It lets me know when we're overbought, when we're oversold, and you could kind of look at what has happened historically, right? When the price has been in this price range and has made a similar pattern. And so that's kind of how I use the RSI to gauge what's going on in my trade. So again, I think that Nero coin is looking like it might see a little bit of sell off, but it is still riding that upper Kettner channel. So maybe it can still keep on track. Again, it's going to depend on Bitcoin. Chib, interesting. This was created a month ago. It still has 1,000 holders, 4 million market cap. Already breaking out, in my opinion, a little late on this, but I don't know. I mean, I do think that the dog coins will do good, so maybe you can get in early on a type of project like this, or maybe this is the project that's going to be the one that takes off and hits 100 million next, or maybe it'll be a different dog coin. But I do think that, just like I said in my last video, I feel like we're so early on the narrative. I feel like, are people getting the narrative from my channel or something? Because like literally that's how spot on we've been with like every narrative, right? The election coins and the Brett looking coins and all these other coins, and Pepe and all these coins, right? We just beat the curve every single time. So I talked about even the other day. I think that there's gonna be some kind of like we could possibly see some kind of cat thing going on, right? We keep seeing all these cat coins trending in the top 10. I just talked about that in yesterday's video, and really I talked about the fact that it's going to be a lot of animal coins. I think a lot of animal coins will do well if SHIB decides it wants to do well. If you're holding an animal coin and SHIB is pumping, I think it's gonna do well. Somebody asked me about Happy Cat just the other day. Happy Cat up 56% today, and I made it just in my last video, even telling you guys like, hey, this coin is, might be something really good. She caught it right over here, and as you guys could see, it's went on a run. So shout out to Allie in the Telegram for catching this. She loves cats, and Happy Cat loves her apparently, because look at this. Look, right? 100 million market cap, 157,000 holders. Pretty interesting. Now, I don't know much about this project. I really don't. Let's check out their socials and see what they're kind of looking like right now. So you guys get 91,000 people. Okay. 91,000 people. Okay. Interesting. Happy Cat trending. Nice. 4 hours ago. Look at Act up another 29%. Bruh. Bro, I'm even in a downtrend, like I'm killing it, dude. Bro, I'm killing it even in a downtrend, dude. I don't know about y'all, but the things that we talking about on this channel, they're still trending. So as you guys could see though, they got a new listing right here. So they're listing on some exchanges. It look like they listed pretty good. Like actually 10 hours ago also. Happy Cat listing. Well, max bid. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Buy economy 5 hours ago. Okay. Interesting. L-Bank. Wow. 5 hours ago. We've seen coins do this, guys. Seen a lot of coins do this actually. I saw Coin do this before it took off. I saw so many coins have done this, man. Like Turbo Coin did this, Nero Coin did this. Like, are we gonna see Happy Cat list on Binance soon? Are we gonna see a Binance listing soon? Because look at this, man. Wow. This is why I tell you guys tap in, bro. Tap in. I don't care about Bitmart, but I tell you guys tap in, bro. I'm gonna be dissing Bitmart all season long because I lost money off of a coin that they said that they were gonna list and they never listed it. So I'm gonna just be dissing every time I see somebody listing on Bitmart. I'm like, hate you, Bitmart. Look, MXC also listing just on November 10th. That was just 2 days ago, man. This thing is wow, really going crazy. CoinEx also. This has no big real. I don't see no real big ones though. So that lets me know like that's super good. That everybody else is picking it up, but the real big ones haven't picked it up yet. Like the KuCoin, the Binance, that's what I pay attention to. Those listings, like there's there's levels to these exchanges, brother. There are levels. There's levels of volume that go through them. That's what I'm really trying to say. Not as much as like, oh, they got more money over here. It's more like, no, they trade more money over here. They got more money on their platform that goes through their platform, and so that can increase the volume in your playa. That's what I'm saying. So I see that they got MXC, they do got LBank, they got some of these smaller ones, but I want to see like a KuCoin listing. Like people trade on KuCoin a lot. I want to see like a Binance listing. I want to see like a Gate.io listing. I want to see some of these other listings. And when you hear even that some of these coins are trading futures, that's good too, you know. So I'm paying attention to those type of things too. Like if they announce, oh, Happy Cat trading futures on KuCoin, stuff like that. I personally like that kind of stuff. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you, anything really. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, just keep that in mind. Anyway, let's talk about some of these other coins, because again, I know you guys are looking for those 10x, 100x, 1000x meme coins. Dang it, man! Somebody mentioned this in my Telegram again, bro. It's #1 trending coin, this Nvidia coin, and he's up big. I know he's up big. This guy has to be up big because he mentioned this thing at like 15,000. That's why I say, bro, like honestly, there's levels to this crypto stuff, man. Like, I wouldn't be watching the other guy, that's for sure. I wouldn't, honestly, guys. I don't watch anybody on YouTube except for myself. I go rewatch my own videos and say about what you want about that, but sometimes I gain insight from my things that I have said in the past, and it helps reaffirm things in my mind as a trader too. Let's talk about Duco though. Duco's a coin that we were watching a little bit yesterday. Again, we were talking about these cat coins that were pumping. Duco was possibly seeing some retracement, right? We've seen Duco has made some pretty good all-time highs in the past. This thing has had some significant upside in the past. Market cap going in the past over $60 million and still sitting at 17 right now. Possibly starting to break out of some of the key resistance. Can Duco see another price pump? Only time will tell. Again, Duco is trading in the top 10 right now over on Dex Tools. Our 3-day chart looking all right. Our 12-hour chart looking just like we just went on a big parabolic run right now. 4-hour chart looking like we're hugging this support. This seems to be the chart that people are playing on the most, probably, in my opinion. It's the most telling. It seems like, again, price was moving until Bitcoin was moving. So can it hold its support? And only time will tell. Look, on these smaller charts, it's looking a little concerning, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. On the 1-hour chart, that results in a pull down. Of course, we always talk about that. And then again, you could see exactly how it played out and why it plays out that way, right? Look, shoulder, head, shoulder broke below the Kettner channel, retested the upper level of the Kettner channel. What is that? Bear flag also, right? That's a bear flag. Then we drop down off of that bear flag, which is a bearish indicator. And what did we create? Another bear flag where we touch this bottom level of this Kettner channel, reject off this upper level of this Kettner channel, and now we're sitting in limbo. But honestly, more things are pointing that this is going to be a retest of a low, than pointing that this is going to be keep going in the upper direction. But again, we are still riding this Kettner channel, so maybe Duco can still hold this momentum. It is still creating higher lows right now. That's what this Kettner channel also helps us understand, is if we're still creating a higher low on this, or if the trade has broken down. So right now, we haven't yet broken down on Duco, but it's something I'm paying attention to because, again, the levels that we're at. That's why I said sometimes I have these indicators up. Sometimes I don't have these indicators up because sometimes they're necessary and sometimes they're not necessary. In my opinion, if I'm in a volatile coin like Duco and it's trading like what it's trading at right now, I would have the chart up if I'm looking for an exit or something like that, or over leverage. I don't know. But look at Goat. Goat starting to come back in. Oh my gosh. Fred up. Oh. All right, Fred. You're up 83%, and I'm paying attention. Okay. Shoulder, head, shoulder. No, this is not shoulder, head. I'm sorry. We had a double bottom right here on this bottom of this Kettner channel. It looks like we're starting to retest. Looks like this thing might want to stretch. Let's see what's going on these more micro charts. Again, looking like some bullish activity, testing some key resistance right now. Can we see a breakout? Another breakout for Fred. It looks like it might have another leg. Again, it's totally speculative, right? We did create a rising wedge right here. This play could have already broken down, but again, we're starting to pick up in volume. It did cup and handle out of this. It broke out of this resistance right here, and now it's retesting this. this is an indicator again. We're seeing a couple. I go by probabilities. It's a game of probabilities. And that's what I do. So if there's more things showing that it's showing sign of recovery than showing sign of it's bearish, then I'm going to be in favor of the recovery. If it's more signs showing that it's going to be bearish than signs of a recovery, then I'm going to be, the trend is your friend. That's kind of just how I look at it. And again, I could be totally wrong. Again, Bitcoin is breaking down right now, and some of these coins are doing pretty well. Farcoin is a coin that I'm paying attention to right now. 144 million. Come on, bro. I'm paying attention to this because I'm not in this trade. So again, you do what you want. I don't care if you're looking at this or if you're not. I'm looking at this. I'm in this. But look at this. We did talk about this McDonald's M right here. This negative shoulder that we created. This bear flag right here. Here another bear flag and 15-minute. Looking like we're sitting on some key support on this thing, man. Concerned about it. Definitely concerned about it. But again, on this 4-hour chart, it's telling me maybe I don't need to be as concerned as I am because again, 4-hour chart. This is why I tell you guys that I like you to usually start macro. Usually I'll start with a macro chart and then I'll go more micro, especially volatility, but 4-hour chart looking pretty good still on Farcoin. Let's see what's going on with the 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart looking like possible bull flag just starting to break out actually. It's looking like this thing is just starting to break out on the 12 hours. So in my opinion, I feel like this was looking like it was picking up in volume with Bitcoin, and then it just corrected down a little bit with Bitcoin. And that's really what I look for, guys. So I tell you guys, I'm looking for coins that have volume on these dips. I always say that. It's like literally that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for what's pumping on these dips, and I'm looking for what's trending over and over. And in my opinion, when Bitcoin is doing what it's doing right now, it's an amazing time to be paying attention. It's an amazing time to be paying attention. You guys wonder how I'm able to catch these coins and then they go 100x, 200x, and all that stuff. It is because they were trending. And it's because they were on sale, and I knew that, this thing could have some upside based off of that. So look at Chomp, though. We talked about the fact that Chomp was possibly going to see a breakout in just yesterday's video, and the thing did break out. Chomp is definitely starting to cut up, right? 10,000 holders, 21 million market cap. This is actually a pretty sweet zone, right? We talked about this cup and handle pattern that was playing out. And again, look, it looked like it did break out. So Chomp's still sitting super volatile, still very small market cap. This thing can have some significant upside. It could also break back down. But as you guys could see, possible devil bottom down here. And you could see it's made some highs in the past, right? 21 million right now. But let's see where the price was at. It went over 40 million in the past. So this thing could still be a coin that could still double. Only time will tell though, guys. Again, only time will tell. This is a base chain coin. A lot of people asking me talk about base, what's going on with base. It seems like a couple things are pumping on base. Let's see what's going on with Brett coin actually too. We haven't checked on Brett in a minute. A lot of people would be like, oh, Brett's not performing bad, it's performing pretty good. So let's check out Brett and see what's going on with that. Yep, Brett's still coming in over $1 billion. And ooh, interesting. Yeah, Brett is performing pretty nicely on this 1 month, huh? Performing pretty nicely. Maybe we did catch a coin that could have some good upside. Look at this. Ooh, actually Brett looking like might see a retest of this upper level right here on this Kettner channel. And if that happens, this thing could grow. This thing could really, ooh, wow. Okay, Brett, on the 3-day chart. Okay. 1-day chart showing this sell-off, right? So the 3-day chart's going to show good because the past 3 days, Bitcoin's been performing well. But the past day, right, we've seen some sell-offs. So look what's happening with Brettcoin. But still, not too worried, guys. We're still hanging above that Kettner channel level. So I'm not too worried. Again, a lot of these charts are showing like not too worried, right? We are breaking down a little bit under this this level on the 4-hour, 2-hour. Also looking like McDonald's M. And Nike check, not good on that 2-hour chart. Things just not showing very positive right now just because of Bitcoin. And somebody said like in the Telegram, they're like, yeah, we know Bitcoin's looking bad, but tell us about the next 100x. And I'm like, oh, yikes, that's dangerous because you don't want to think like that because Bitcoin is the market determinant. That's why I always talk about Bitcoin at the beginning of the video. I spend like good couple minutes, right, talking about Bitcoin. There's a reason for that, guys. And I tell you guys that because I've been doing this a long time. Just believe me, don't believe me, I don't really care. It's not financial advice, but do what you want. Okay, do what you want. I know you guys love to do what you want and tell me that when I'm wrong. I'm not wrong often, guys, but I know that some of you guys do like to try to make me wrong and point me out on when I'm wrong. I will be the first to say though that I am wrong from time to time. I'm the first one to say that. But let's see some of these other coins. FWOG breaking down today. Starting to break down with Bitcoin. Yikes. Rising wedge on FWOG right here. We've seen this rising wedge play out too right here where we saw this downside, but it's still hung in this level, this Kettner channel. Maybe we still see a similar type of thing, right? We saw a rising wedge right here, still hanging out in this Kettner channel. Maybe, just maybe, if Bitcoin decides it wants to cut up, if it decides it wants to hold some support at 86, that, you know, these type of coins that are sitting at these key levels in this Kettner channel will also turn around. That's what I'm trying to pay attention to. I'm looking for those ones that have that good chance. Now, we're going to go over to deck screener. I'm giving you guys a double header today, dude. So if you guys like that, make sure you hit that like button, that bell notification so you get these updates. Now, over here on deck screener, guys, we just went from CoinMarketCap, which is larger coins. When I'm looking at CoinMarketCap, usually I'm looking at larger coins. A lot of time I'm looking at blue chips and things over 100 million when we're on CoinMarketCap. When I look at things on Dex Tools, sometimes we're looking at things from like 50 million to like, I don't know, 50 million to maybe like 500 or maybe like up to $1 billion, right? Now, when we talk about Dex Tools over here, guys, you have to understand that some of these coins have just launched, like literally just launched. You could see the age in which these coins are launched. Some of them have only been around for 4 hours, 5 hours, and some of them have made amazing gains, but some of them are already just going down. They're not going to have any kind of a feature. They're not going to go on any kind of a run. They're just going to go down. So that's kind of just some realistic expectations for you guys to have, that these type of coins are extremely volatile. One coin though that I was able to catch early, like dumb early, like 400,000 market cap over here on Deck Screener, was this ACT coin. It's now sitting at $500 million. So, every once in a while you can catch a runner, and you only need one play, guys. You really only need one to take you to the next level. But, if you would have had $20 in this at 400,000 and it went up to 500 million, right? You would be sitting pretty right now, right? And the reason for that is because this coin listed on this coin listed on Binance. I'm looking at this picture like, what is going on with this dog and this goat? Like, what the? What? That's crazy, bro. Am I tripping or is that dog tripping right now? Because what the? Let's look at some of these other coins. Some of these other coins. So you could see I like this where it tells you like on Deck Screener which coins are advertising. So it says that this one's running ads recently advertised on Deck Screener. And then too, it tells you like which ones are seeing like some good volume right now. This little lightning bolt. So you could see this little new era coin. New era coin. Let's see what's going on with new eras. Ooh, it's already broken out. Okay, interesting. I don't really like when the price starts up here too. I don't like when this price starts like this. Price start looking like that is like not necessarily the best thing. Indicator that this coin probably was not a fair launch. There's a couple like this chart showing that this was not a fair launch. It already broke below. This guy probably had some kind of whitelist. I would assume this had some kind of whitelist on it. I would assume that. Maybe, I don't know. But let's see. I'd be cognizant of that. I'd be checking contracts on all these projects, guys. You guys got to go back and check contracts. I'm just kind of skimming through this just to see what has some volume right now, if anything has volume right now. So like you see, there's a little Peanut the Squirrel one. This is not the same Peanut the Squirrel too. Oh, it is the same Peanut the Squirrel actually. Market cap 458. Okay, so past 24 hours, Peanut seeing some price action, huh? Interesting. Pay attention though, Peanut, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder, maybe. Could be a sign of a price correction coming for Peanut, but again, I don't know. Anything could happen, right? We do talk about the fact that when these coins go on a big parabolic run like this, it could be a volatile time. But look at also, this is creating a really nice bull flag too. This could easily cut right back. This could easily cut right back up if Bitcoin decides it wants to cut up. I think that this could cut right back up and have another leg. It looks like it wants to have another leg. It really is. But again, guys, I could be wrong. Sell off can happen. I'm really liking this chart. I'm just going to say I really like this chart. Until this starts breaking down then I'll be concerned. If we break down under this level, I'm concerned. But right now, this is not a bad look. Not a bad look. Even on the 15-minute chart, you could see signs of possible trend reversal. If they get some of these more micro charts, I'm assuming we're going to start seeing some buy action happen on these smaller charts. Because again, like I said, starting to look more bullish, and that's what people look for. That's what bots look for. That's what Crypto J looks for. That's smart investors look for. That's what everybody look for. We all looking for good entry points, right? That's what you should be looking for. You should be looking for good entry points too, right? You should be looking for that entry point that's going to give you the most upside. Ooh, sad cat. Interesting. 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 Very interesting. Super interesting. Happy cat doing really well. And now we see sad cat over here sitting at 2 million market cap, starting to pump. Interesting. Super interesting. Hold on. Up 1,000%. Wow. 16K holders. Super duper interesting. You have my interest. Let's see. Checking the audits right now on this thing. Buy tax, not confirmed. Sell tax, not confirmed. Scammer is not confirmed. So what does that tell us? That this is an automated audit, and it came back as not knowing if this is a scam or not. So that's definitely something we need to pay attention to. These top wallets, they hold less than 30%. And I want to see what's going on. I'm opening up the contract right now. Just gotta telling you guys everything I'm doing. Some of you guys already know what I'm doing because you watch these videos, and I feel like I know exactly what Crypto J's doing. But some of you guys are like, what the? So you guys could see, we're looking at, I'm trying to pay attention to how many transactions are going on this trade right now. So you can see there's 100,000 transactions going down. Top holders, this is what I'm paying attention to. Okay, so this is a pump fund. The pump fund project. So this is a token creator right here. He's owning 4% of the supply. He has had how many transactions? 3,000 transactions. I don't like that. Let me see what's going on. So I'll know if he's moving funds because I'll see this little green hammer appear again on some of these other wallets. So it's not on the first page. It's not on the second page, third page, fourth page. Interesting. Okay, so now I can identify that. So now what I would do is I would go down over here. And now I'm just trying to catch a bot right now. I'm trying to catch who's draining this liquidity. So maybe it's this guy, right? 99 trades in and out. Yeah, it has to be him. Huh? All right, buddy. Let's see what you got going on here. Click on his wallet. See much if he's holding anything left or what he's got going on, right? Let's see how many transactions he's had. Definitely using a bot, right? 4.5 million transactions. Did we catch you, buddy? I think I caught you. How long does it take me to find these guys, dude? I think it takes me like people are telling me like, oh yeah, I didn't have time to do the research, bro. You see how fast I just did that research? You know how fast I just caught this guy? Like, what the? I mean, maybe I'm just super fast and I've just been doing this a really long time, but to me, some of this stuff just sticks out on the page. And I really think, guys, if you stick around this channel, you pay enough attention, that you will too start catching this kind of stuff. So I'm paying attention to this price action because again, we're watching price become volatile in this coin right now. And so I'm paying attention to see if there's anybody that's like milking this contract. Look at this guy. He's milking it, bro. It's this guy, bro. He's jacking this price around. Is this the same wallet that I just looked at? No, it's not. So this guy, he still has some sad cat. He only has $550 worth of sad cat. That's not even like that much. His transfers, he's had 2,636 transfers. Maybe he's not using a bot. Maybe he's just a swing trader. Usually these bots have a lot more transactions, but I mean, maybe he's using a bot. Maybe he's not. I don't really know. It'll tell you too, like who the top traders are and how much they trade, right? It tells you some of these guys trade a lot, right? This trader trades very fast. So all these traders that trade very fast, I assume that they're probably using a bot, right? Very fast trading. Let's see. Transfers, 598. That's not really fast. Maybe he's just been trading out of this really fast. Maybe he's just been scalping this trade a lot like a noob. But maybe he's just buying the top and selling it when it drops, right? Like a lot of people do. But But let's see. So 238 transactions. There's not a lot of crazy transactions. But I'm not really concerned. Oh, this guy's in the green anyways. I'm concerned about it. But yeah, I would be paying attention to that. So you could check also their profit and loss, right? You could check also their balance right here to see how much they still have left of what they had, how much they bought, also and how much they've sold too. So, yeah, you can see some of these guys that have high trades, they still have a lot of supply left. Some of these guys still have a lot of bags left. A lot of bags left. That's what I pay attention to. And this is when I'm like, okay, I got a whale in my trade, but how much is he holding though? You got to pay attention to all this stuff, guys. Nobody's teaching you this. Really, nobody's teaching this. I only teach you this. I only kick this game to you guys with my decade of knowledge because I don't want to, because cryptocurrency honestly has changed my life, bro. This space has changed my life. And I do feel like we're in a time where it's going to change a lot of people's lives. And you only live once, bro. And I'm not a hater, so I want to see everybody do well. Again, I don't give you guys financial advice, but I do want to see you guys stay on top of the trends. And so I talk about what's trending on the channel, right? I want to see you guys do well. I really do. I don't that otherwise if I just cared about myself and I just wanted to make some money, then I would just be like all these other guys on YouTube and charge you for a horrible Discord where you get no value and show you awful entry points and tell you what trades to take. I'm not trying to do that, guys. I'm not trying to tell you what to buy. I'm not trying to be your financial advisor, none of that. I'm not even a professional, guys. I'm just a guy with a computer and I'm just trying to show you how I've been able to change my life with cryptocurrency. And I have changed my life with cryptocurrency in multiple ways, in very many ways, and I'm sure this season will just get even better. And I'm very blessed. I'm very lucky. I'm very thankful for all you guys who support the channel too. This channel is another way that cryptocurrency has changed my life. Appreciate all the support that you guys give me. And you guys tap in, you tune in, you share my content. And that's why I try to give you guys the same bit of respect, and I try to do the best of my due diligence. I try to teach you guys how to do the best of your due diligence. Ultimately, guys, how you do your research is up to you. You always need to do your research. You need to not buy anything that I talk about on this channel. Just go out and do your research, right? Take the knowledge, take everything that you gain, and go out and make your money, and then come back and tell Crypto J how you did it. Because I love hearing those stories. I really do love hearing those stories, guys. Those stories give me that feeling of cryptocurrency of when I started first seeing some success in this. And I remember that feeling. Sometimes now the winds don't feel as euphoric to me. Now I'm like a little bit more numb to it. I'm like kind of callous, right? Everybody in the Telegram, a lot of people like jumping in that haven't been in there in a long time. And I'm just like, oh God, I know what this means. Like my mentality is just totally different when it comes to this because I've been in this a long time. So when I'm able to hear about like the guys that are making the first time gains, that life-changing money, or maybe like that 18-year-old kid who this is like the most money he's ever made in his life, or maybe that 30-year-old guy who this is the first most money he's ever made in his whole entire life. I really do love those stories, bro. That's very inspiring to me. Like I can't even express to you guys, like a lot of people tell me how much I've inspired them and like changed their mentality and stuff like that. Like you guys inspire me when I hear your success stories because it just lets me know that there's so much money still be made in this market. Like there really is. There really is. Even with everything going on right now, again, we're down $100 billion in our market cap today, guys. But I do think that the market's going to present itself with amazing opportunities. Hopefully at 86K. I'm hoping that. I do think that I did make a very bullish price prediction that Bitcoin could be anywhere from I said it would probably be over 100K for the inauguration. We'll see, right? We could have a possible double bottom right here. We need to see Bitcoin start pulling up and having some positive price action if we want to go on this run. I would expect actually, now that we're starting to see Bitcoin pick up a little bit, start creating that double bottom, that we're going to start seeing these charts hopefully start turning around. We're still seeing that they're a little bit red, but we are seeing that they're a little bit also starting to turn around. Starting to see that little bit of glimmer of hope. I'm just clicking XRP. I don't even like XRP, bro. It's like a stable coin to me, but I just want to show you guys what I mean when I say like Bitcoin is like the market determiner. You see how Bitcoin moved, and then XRP decided that it wanted to also kick up. All these coins are going to move with Bitcoin. Every once in a while, you can catch a coin that's going to run on its own. A lot of the times, if you're catching that on Dex tools or Dex screener and stuff like that, guys, you're playing with what you call exit liquidity, and that is a dangerous situation. It's a dangerous situation. Look at Sad Cat though, man. I really kind of like this trade. I'm not gonna lie. I like this. I like the levels that this is at. I like this, but I don't like this. I don't like how this price starts up here. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I actually want to see. I want to see this. Let me see if I can see it on CoinMarketCap. Look at this thing, man. Sheesh. It's getting real legs, bro. Is it listed anywhere? Because if this is listing, then man, we might have found something here. Why am I tripping right now? What the? Where's it? Dude, CoinMarketCap, stop doing this. Stop doing this. I'm tired of you guys like, it must not be on any markets. Usually the markets would be down here, but they keep updating the website. I don't like it. I like all these updates and all this. Oh, they got new pairs now. I mean, I guess you would assume that they're going to start updating things on this, you know, because the volume's picking up. But dang, bro, you're moving everything around. Like, I can't even, like, organizing through pairs. Like, what the, like, how do I even, oh, I guess, is it now chain ranking? Would that be it? Like, they moved so much of the stuff around. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. So, yeah, this is how you organize through blockchain. This is how I used to do it, but they just moved a lot of stuff around this website. So, I don't like when they be messing with the interface too much. But I think that they're trying to do this. I honestly think CoinMarketCap's trying to do this because they're trying to keep up with, like, Dex tools and Dex screener. How they have those, like, new coins that just released, the new pairs and stuff like that. Like, CoinMarketCap was not talking about new pairs like that. Like, what? And also, just because it's just because it's a new pair on CoinMarketCap doesn't mean that it necessarily just launched on CoinMarketCap. That just means that it just they just started to have it listed on here. That's all that means. So it doesn't necessarily even mean that it's a new pair. A lot of the time when you see a new pair on Dex Screener, it's because it's actually a new pair. Is this thing still running? Okay, 1.7. Interesting. Maybe we see some price capitulation on this. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, the holder count's not bad. 1.7 million. Is this a rug pull though? It does have a lot of bots. I showed you guys the bots, the concerns that I have. Let's see what the community's thinking. 7 red flags, 94 people thinking we're going up. Some people thinking PooCoin. I don't know. Could this be a payoff of Happy Cat? I think that Happy Cat could still possibly do well. And again, that was brought to me in the Telegram. So, oh, look at Peanut, bro. Peanut. Oh, this is the other Peanut though. This is the smaller Peanut. So this is another Peanut coin. I don't know how this is gonna do. I don't really like these forks. And plus I'd be cognizant and paying attention to like, is this a legit project? I'd be paying attention to the transactions. Pay attention to everything. Sometimes these guys try to make some money off of the back of another coin, and sometimes it just doesn't work very well. This guy owns 5%, bro. Why do you own 5%? That's such a weird number to me, like just straight up 5. You don't see that a lot. That's kind of like weird. I don't know why I think that's weird, but I just think that that's weird. Like, why do you just own 5%? I bet you this is the contract creator holding 5%. A million transactions going down. Oh, no. Okay, so it's Radium. All right, gotcha. Radium owns 4.5. What the? This guy owns half of what Radium owns in the liquidity of the coin. What the heck? He has had 300 transfers. What do you guys think? What are your price predictions on a coin like this? You guys think it crashes and burns? I don't really know. Only time will tell. We talked about a lot of coins on this video already. Oh wow, we're almost at an hour on this video, bro. I gotta cut this video. We're getting too long, guys. I'm gonna make a part 2. If you guys want a part 2, let me know in the comment section. I'll catch you next video. Peace.